we're going to be making some meat stew. I want to try, and I know you have to buy beef stock in the supermarket, so I want to try and make some beef stock. But when you're making beef stock, it's always better to have like bony parts. But because I want to also have stew, I'm having like this kind of piece. So I'm going to cut it into chops, and then we'll continue with the making. I don't know if I can keep you, but they didn't shave it well. I think I need the chopping board. Recording or color video this can make it with a single cell. We will manage by fire by thunder.
Those tomatoes and salad
Bruce, this stew needs a lot of tomatoes. And then I will just call it a kachumba. Tumleke kale. Then kale. Ngokola wali eri ekiro akakusiye. Can I use your knife? So I'm cutting small pieces. So that's our meat. We've done it in chops. So I've washed the meat, as you can see. This is a half kg that I'm going to be working with. Now I'm going to fry. Okay, let's get to the cooking bits. Alright, so that's our saucepan. I'm going to fry the pot. So I'm going to start with a few pieces, like especially the bone one. I'm going to fry those bone pieces to create some sort of meat broth, because I want to make stew. So you keep trying, but it is giving me a lot of stuff. So that's why I'm running out. Bunny one, I want to create some broth, some stock, like beef stock, something like that. So it's better with a bun. Okay, let me cook some more. So for my soup, I've added water. I'm going to let this water cook in the meat until it's all done. I'm looking for a particular taste. Okay, I'm going to I'm not adding in salt yet. I'm going to let it cook. So I have changed the saucepan for the beef. In fact, I'm using this one which I use to deep fry other things like potatoes, to fry these. Now I'm going to add in some salt to the meat. So I'm adding in some salt. This is about maybe 1.5 teaspoons. My friend, there is a way we estimate salt here. So for you, if you know what you normally need, it depends like on the soup you're going to be making. So that's like salt you should be targeting. In everything, but let me first put in the onions so that I can allow them to brown. Let them brown and I'll be back. We're okay, vamos in that 7. It's perfect. So I've been mixing and mingling, but because I'm also, the other hand is holding the camera, so I'm showing you when I've already done the mixing. So now I want to put in some garlic before I put in some tomatoes. The fire was burning my sauce, so I had to put it aside. So that's my garlic. Now I'm also going to add in some onions. I used a lot of tomatoes. Did I say onions? No, not onions, tomatoes. I used a lot of tomatoes because I want to make stew. Okay, that's why. So I'm going to mix this together. Added in just a little bit of some raw onions because I was seeing the other ones got overcooked. Now I'm going to let this cook. I'm going to also put in some water and some salt. I did put in some salt, so I'm just going to put in some water and let it cook. So I'm going to put in this water and allow it to cook the tomatoes, and then I'll be back. So let's check on our stew and see how it is faring. Okay, seeing the tomatoes, I want to smash them together. I also want to remove those onions that went black because I don't want them in my stew. Then we'll continue. Oh, as you can see, I've removed those black, most of them at least. And my tomatoes, now I'm going to smash them because I want them soft. They are cooked. I just want to soften them. And then I'll add in my broth, which I made. So now I've softened my tomatoes. The other thing you can do to make sure that your tomatoes are soft, what I normally do, I cook the tomatoes alone until they are really soft. Yeah, but today I went this route and here, yeah. So I'm going to add in my beef stock of the one that I made at the beginning. So I'm going to add in some more stock that I have. Let me show you the stock. There you are. So I'm going to add in this into my stew and then continue to cook. So now we're going to let it cook, but I still have those black onions that got overcooked, so I'm going to remove them because they're not looking nice in my stew. They don't look nice in my stew. Your chopping board is dirty. What about yours? Okay. Me are trying to remove these black onions that overly cooked beyond me. No, maybe you have to, because there is this one here also. This one. You'll see it when you come on the veranda. Mm-hmm. Wow. Water's gone to everywhere. Because you're close to that well. Because imagine if you were living somewhere, you would be among those trekking. Or you'd be paying a trekker. And now you needed a bit more water. So now I'm going to put in the powdered spices to complete my stew process. Honestly, I feel bad that I overcooked my onions because now they would be brown and I wouldn't be here struggling to remove them. But I left them on and it was really heated up, so they did overcook. They don't kill you, but I mean, they just don't look good in my stew. You know, so I'm going to put in some miracle and then a bit of some pepper. And I'm going to test the salt. If I need to add some, I'll add some. So this is your Royco. So our stew is ready. Let's put it aside. Now we want the meat to also get ready.